Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. This is the Pauper Gauntlet. 15 decks have entered the gauntlet, and more than half of them have been eliminated. Now it's time for Suicide Black. My win percentage in the tournament practice room have never been this low in a week as it is this week. And will it change now? Or will we die? Let's see if we have a sideboard plan. Pauper, look for. There are so many Pauper decks right now. 58 decks in this file. There is a sideboard plan. I have a sideboard plan against mono blue beats. When you write sideboard plans, please write them in alphabetic order, because it's so hard to find the right decks. Alright, it's not a complete one, but we hope we run into the decks that we actually have in the sideboard plan. I like the structure. Oh, why are there 12 cards in the sideboard? That's an interesting dilemma. Let's look at the deck link. Duress guess verdict shrivel. Nihil. I'm sure it is a shrivels that I don't have yet. Have to get shrivels. Oh, I had the shrivels. Add one to sideboard, add one to sideboard, add one to sideboard. Add it to the sideboard. Like that, and we are ready for battle. Step into the tournament practice room. Casual play. Tournament practice. I have never ever played this deck before, but I have played Suicide Black before. Long before, back in the days of Bad Moon. Never in a tournament though. Always as a skill test deck to test my decks against. If you don't count Necropotence from the Black Summer, which I played a lot, to the point that I got ranked number 13 in the world. Hey, those were the days! It was the last millennium. We were sitting in our Viking ships, we were raiding down the Russian rivers. I'm from Sweden. And we were playing Magic with paper cards. But now it's all electronic. We've sold the Viking ships. The pizzerias have came. And we don't raid anymore. So that's why I have time for the YouTube channel. Thrugan has shown up. I am pretty confident we want to play first. That's a Dark Ritual. And it's a Dark Ritual for what? We can't cast a Skittering here, but we're gonna have to waste the ritual for the Dathi Slayer, right? So that's what we are going to do. We did have a million 1-drops, so we should be able to get better rituals than this one. Yes! 4 cards left in our hands, so let's hope he doesn't have anything defensive. Casting the Cuombajj Witches now will be very good against Delver and stuff. And I still need to deploy them before I deploy the Skittering, or do I? Maybe I just hit really... Oh, there you are! So now it's Cuombajj before Skittering, right? And hopefully... No, I have to play the Cuombajj. And then play Skittering, which will put him at dead in turn 4, right? No, dead in turn 5. Is that fast enough? Not okay, dead in turn 6. It's not fast enough. Thank you for asking. Whenever you cast a creature spell, yes, I want to pay 1 life. The Slayer, is it fast enough? I don't know. Do I play the Slayer or the Skittering Scourge now? I think it is the Slayer. Will he go off in time? Stagger Shock! Oh, it's Izzet post! Thus the witches could be relevant actually. And I think I will dig myself too deep with the Skittering Scourge. Mr. Chronarch. Getting back Stagger Shock. He is a 2/2. We will deploy more creatures. It has the Stagger Shock back, so we will now be beating down with witches. Which of course is horrible. And I think this is one of the worst matchups we could have. But that's a poor comfort. And I don't even know if we want to do this. But we're doing it. So it's witch time. Which time is this? It's witch time! Well, this one could get countered actually. Yeah, with exclude, no less. How many lands am I running? 18. Well, that explains why I'm not drawing them. And I got him down to 14. Luckily I'm not taking any damage anymore. Bone Splitter! That could have arrived earlier. Yeah. You prohibit that. Beat down! Beating down so hard on you with my witches. They are really hot. Except their eyes need surgery badly. There's a Glimmer Post. We are now on equal life. And his Cloud Post is generating 4 mana, so he can actually cast Mulrifter still. Sorry for drinking, gotta stay hydrated. Okay, so he still has the Stagger Shock. Forcing him to use it. Probably has some... that's my email address. Don't abuse it! Well, we know the Folnaskar is going to die. But will there be company? He has 7 cards in hand. I know I've lost this match. Oh my god. Our graders is good because they don't die to Stagger Shock, like Fallen Ascari now will do. And when the Stagger Shock has rebounded, it will then be safe to play the Skittering Scourge. Yeah, more cards for you, sir. Or at least higher quality cards. Stagger Shock is rebounding. We have a land. And Stagger Shock has rebounded, but of course Skittering Scourge will just be countered. Or bolted, or abused in some other way. Poor Skittering Scourge! Skittering Scourge! Yeah, this is a long drawn out death of playing against Izzet Post. At least now I'm catching up to him on the clock. And this... he has 4 cards left. It's time for a mystical teachings or something. And this is why you don't like that. This is why we don't like the dark rituals, because they are horrible top decks, but they are much like lands. But they haven't seen Pauper play since the Perfect Storm got banned. Now we are ahead on the clock. Yay! The joy! The joy. Ooh, Victim of Night. That will destroy something. I actually have a sideboard plan for Izzet Post here. The witches, the tragic slips are leaving us. We're bringing Duress, Nihil, spellbombs, and Geth's verdicts. Even with ritual, he burns the creature pretty, not having any shroud, hexproof. And Izzet Post wins! My sideboard plan says that Izzet Post wins. That's not encouraging, to say the least. But Suicide Black will prevail. But not in this game. But in the next 2 duels we will absolutely win. So we bring in 1 Geth's verdict, 4 Duresses. Not too sure about that, but okay. And double spellbomb. What about a Bajuka Bog? Oh, we can't return it to our hand, so maybe it isn't that good. And we are giving up creature control. Sorry for that. And the witches, who are fantastic at withstanding Stagger shock. I do want to play first, and I need the perfect draw. Is this the perfect draw? It is not. So I think I have to Duress first, right? Duress, Urgrader, and then turn 3 Lacerator, Skittering Scourge. That's what I have to do, because I need to get rid of one of his creature kill spells. Sometimes Izzet posts just lose to their own mana base. What? So he brought shit. He brought this to stop. Okay, the Condescend seems to be the thing we want to get rid of. And we knew he has a dead Shattering Pulse in his hand. I think in those Bad Moon decks I was reminiscing about, they actually had their graders. Okay, this is what I can do. And he will... Okay, now I don't cast Skittering Scourge. Muldrifter. Mr. Muldrifter. No, Deep Analysis. That's a lot worse than a Muldrifter. Preordain. I'm playing Skittering Scourge and I'm all in. Hopefully I could draw like a Cuombajj. Yeah, give me. We're back in the situation that we're not playing the Skittering Scourge. I think it is correct again. Ten cards in his hand, so he will play a Glimmer Post. He will have 4 mana. He will do something abusive. Chronok is 5. Stagger Shock. No, a Bolt. And another Bolt. There is my Bone Splitter. That will force him to actually use it. Equip it. Okay, he will shatter it. Of course, and not buy it back. And I missed my opportunity to deploy the Skittering Scourge. And it might be critical. There's the Glimmer Post getting him back to 9, and he will now seize control. But I can get rid of 1 blocker. He has 4 mana. I now want to draw. Oh, that's good. Okay, he can have... Oh, Seagate will hurt. Draw cards, Mana Leak. Condescend, wow. He's got it all. So we prefer him to Mana Leak us and not Condescend. This will allow us to do 2 more damage, so he will counter it. And we will not attack with the lacerator because he will just block. So we don't want him to make a profitable block. Profitable for him is a 1-1. It's a 1-for-1. Yeah, I see the cyber plan allowing him to deal with our creatures fairly quickly, and the late game is Izzet post wins. Okay, this means that our graders have now outlived their usefulness, and we are reliant on the guy who just died. But I will now attack with both because I wanted the Muldrifter to trade really, no matter what I said last turn, because I want the Skittering Scourge to be enabled. But he's got it all now. There's a Glimmer Post, he's back to 9, and this is just painful. And we are going all in. This is what we do. And we have absolutely 0 chance of success. And I am now 6-10 in tournament practice in the Gauntlet. That's pretty amazing. I still think it's just a small sample size, and that we will have a long-term win percentage between 60 and 70% in the Gauntlet. It might also depend on the fact that I'm playing all the really bad decks in the start of the Gauntlet. But one of them will get to come back after the second round. There will be a vote on Pure. There will be a vote, it will probably happen on September 9th. And one deck will get to come back. If you want Suicide Black to come back, cast your vote on September 9th, because Suicide Black will soon be eliminated from the Pauper Gauntlet. And Alex Ullman, I talked about, I was crushed by Suicide Black in practice playing Trinket, and I was surprised at how difficult it was to handle Suicide Black with Trinket. In that match, at least. It was just one match. But I said something about it on Twitter, and Alex Ullman scolded me and said, oh, Suicide Black, really bad. And his point, which was pretty true, is that all the other colors just Weenie strategy better. Stomp is better, White Weenie is better, Delver is a lot better, and Goblins is 10 times better. So this is the worst Weenie strategy, and I think we have clearly illustrated it here, because all the decks I described have some game against Izzet post, but this deck doesn't have it. I will keep playing in a timely manner because this is the Pauper Gauntlet, so disconnects count as victories. He might disconnect, he might get bored, his cat might hurt its paw, he might be attacked by ninjas. Something could happen. Yeah, Fallen Ascari, you can't block. He only has 22 cards left in his deck. He might deck himself. He might get a job offer he can't refuse. He might get an offer by the mob he can't refuse. He might be attacked by Laplanders. It happens all the time here. But none of these things are happening. We are just painfully dying the slow Izzet post-death. And in the discussion to ban Temporal Fissure, I think that I would actually much rather ban Cloudpost. There is a reason Cloudpost is banned in Modern. I want to ban Temporal Fissure too, but I think Cloudpost is the bigger culprit. I think control decks should have to work to get this much mana. Yay! Cuombajj! Cuombajj? Eating is all it knows. Köttätaren, we would call him in Swedish, but now he died! I didn't even get to pay a life. He's returning my island, my islands. No, now I'm just so sad that it's hurting. I'm trying to wake up. It's early in the morning, and I want to be. I thought that this was a good deck to play when I still was sleepy, and I think I made the right choice. I don't think my sleepiness has affected the outcome. After this, I'm gonna have breakfast. Have some more coffee, and then I will play another deck. Oh, Geth's Verdict! I'm gonna hit him so hard with it when I find a Dark Ritual. Do you think he will quit in disgust? Over his own deck? Or he should probably just burn me out, as he still has his Rolling Thunder. And maybe it comes here. No, it's still digging for it. But even if it is the last card in his deck, he will still win. Oh my god, getting back Prohibit. Yeah, he's feeling pretty safe now. And he is pretty safe. And I feel that I might have to look over my deck admission process, but this deck was admitted because it's an iconic deck. Everybody knows what we talk about when we mention this deck. Haha, you will have to sacrifice a creature, sir. Oh my god, he counted it. I have now stopped to be entertaining too. Please just kill me. Take me out of my misery. Haha, I'm not dead yet. Dark Ritual. Kill the Muldrifter. We need a new plan. Oh, no, I'm not gonna play the new plan until next week. I need to get tier 1 day down, so to get in my practice with all the complicated cards. But Thrugan has defeated me, and Suicide Black is no longer in the Pauper Gauntlet. Thank you for watching.